Hello and welcome to Kashmir Now. I'm your host Uzma Jafri. Let's see what we have lined up for you this week. Pakistan is trying to alter POK's demography through digital census, says activist. People suffer from waterborne diseases in the illegally occupied Gilgit Baltistan as authorities pay no attention to river contamination. Startup Fest Seed promotes entrepreneurship in Jammu city. Khadi and Village Commission distributes 1200 bee boxes to farmers in Pulwama. And in our special section of Incredible India, we'll take you to Bhubaneswar city of Odisha, where the National Tribal Dance Festival was organized to promote tribal culture and lifestyle. Pakistan is carrying out Digital Census 2023 in the illegally occupied territories of Gilgit-Baltistan and POK. The unlawful move is being opposed by all quarters of the society. Jamil Maqsood, a human rights activist, took the matter to the 52nd session of the United Nations Human Rights Council held in Geneva. He exposed Pakistan's illegal census exercise in the region that brazenly violates UN resolutions and Pakistan's own constitutional values. We have a report.
The wave of resistance against Pakistan's arbitrary decision of carrying out a digital census in the illegally occupied of Gilgit-Baltistan and Pakistan-occupied Kashmir is intensifying. So much so that Kashmiri activists based out of the region have highlighted it on the global platforms and have demanded an urgent international intervention. Activists said Pakistan was violating its own constitutional values by conducting a census exercise in the illegally occupied territories. During the ongoing 52nd session of the UN Human Rights Council in Geneva, Jamil Maqsood, Central Secretary of Foreign Affairs Committee of the United Kashmir People's National Party, said that people across the region were opposing Pakistani designs for they posed both identity and demographic threats for the region.
People are opposing because they are afraid of diminishing their local identity and their demography. Because in this process, Pakistan wants to include all those Pakistani nationals and especially the people from Afghanistan who were living there temporarily without any local rights. Pakistan wants to include them into local population. They want to include them as local people, indigenous people of that region, also in Gilgit-Baltistan and also in the administration of POJK. So that's why people think that that will change their demography, and then after the changing of that demography, they will lose everything. They will lose incumbent political representation, they will lose their incumbent jobs and many other things. So they are opposing, and all the legal fraternities, political parties, and mainly the United Kashmir People's National Party is challenging this policy at all constitutional and democratic forums, including United Nations Human Rights Council.
Several videos from Pakistan-occupied Kashmir and Gilgit-Baltistan have gone viral in recent days, where people were seen staging demonstrations against the Islamabad's decision. While Pakistan Bureau of Statistics claims that the 7th population and housing census will ensure transparency and wider acceptability of census results, people in the region say it will further tighten the noose around people of the occupied regions. Maqsood also said that Islamabad was brazenly perpetuating fake narratives at global platforms.
Pakistan is brazenly lying. They are whitewashing international opinion. They want to feed a very fake narrative, fake information, and everything fabricated. Practically, once things are done, then you cannot stop them. So we are in the process to stop them through all the mechanisms, political mechanisms, constitutional mechanism, and human rights mechanism.
Earlier, the civil society members in Pakistan-occupied Kashmir had demanded Pakistan Bureau of Statistics to register their data as citizens of their own region rather than Pakistan's. But Pakistan rejected their plea and employed coercive methods to register them as Pakistani citizens, breaching the United Nations resolutions. And while Islamabad's actions have triggered massive pushback both domestically and internationally, it remains to be seen what action does the UN takes against Pakistan to save the ethnic identities and demography of Gilgit-Baltistan and POK.
People in the illegally occupied Gilgit-Baltistan continue to suffer health issues as the rivers have grown heavily contaminated from untreated waste being released directly into the water bodies. There is no water treatment facility established by the authorities in the region to provide safe drinking water to the residents. Be it health issues or economic crisis, Gilgit-Baltistan administration, working at behest of Pakistan, seem to have no regard for the plight of people. A report.
The water supply systems in the urban centers of Gilgit-Baltistan are primarily based on the use of surface waters sourced from melted glaciers and snowfields, which are used for agriculture, livestock and domestic requirements. However, due to the absence of an effective sewage system and treatment plants, the waste is directly emptied into the surface water bodies from where the drinking water is sourced.
मैक्सिमम जो सीवरेज की लाइंस हैं या जो आपका किचन का पानी है या जो वहाँ पे एसोसिएटेड हॉस्पिटल इवन की हॉस्पिटल भी है और जो लोग जो और भी बहुत सारी फैसिलिटीज़ हैं वो सारा पानी दरिया में उसका एंड जो डिस्पोजल है दरिया ही है। उसमें डिटर्जेंट्स भी हैं, उसमें और केमिकल्स भी हैं, हो सकता है उसमें ऑयल एंड ग्रीसेस जो वर्कशॉप्स हैं वो भी हों। उसके लिए एक प्रॉपर ट्रीटमेंट होती है जो मुमकिन नहीं है, वो एक्सपेंसिव भी है।
The main source of water pollution in Gilgit comes from domestic and commercial waste. People in the illegally occupied Gilgit-Baltistan mostly suffer from waterborne diseases such as hepatitis and cholera. In absence of primary healthcare facilities in the region, the residents resort to their own methods of treatment, which at times turn fatal.
अमूमन ये जो माल मवेशी जो लोग रखते हैं उनके शेफर्ड हर्ट्स हैं या जो एनिमल हर्ट्स हैं वो बिल्कुल नाले के ऊपर ही होते हैं। वहाँ से जो खाद या जो उनका एनिमल डंग होता है उससे पानी उसमें शामिल होने के बाद आके नाले में शामिल होता है। तो एक कंटेमिनेशन जो जिसको हम कहते हैं कि नाइट्रेट और नाइट्राइट या एग्रीकल्चर रन ऑफ, ये बहुत ज़्यादा ख़तरनाक है। एग्रीकल्चर रन ऑफ से या जो एनिमल वेस्ट है उससे पानी में दो केमिकल्स की कंटामिनेशन होती है जिसको नाइट्रेट या नाइट्राइट कहते हैं। ये दोनों केमिकल पैरामीटर्स ह्यूमन हेल्थ के लिए बहुत नुकसानदेह हैं, कैंसर कॉजिंग हैं, इवन कि हार्ट की जो डिजीजेस हैं वो इसके साथ भी एसोसिएटेड हैं।
Gilgit is in dire need of proper waste treatment plants and mechanisms for filtering contaminated water. Although the issue has been raised many times in the past, the administration paid no heed and left residents to their fate. Apart from water pollution and health issues, the people of Gilgit also face acute water shortage during the winter season when glaciers melt is reduced. The people in illegally occupied Gilgit-Baltistan demand an end to the unjust and careless administration in their land.
Moving on. It is said that the ideas are the currency of the present. This statement holds ground, especially in India, where new ideas are nurtured every moment. Indian government, along with leading figures in the business industry, provides the youth with platforms to turn their ideas into reality. Recently, a two-day event called SEED was organized in Jammu city to inspire the youth to kickstart their entrepreneurship journey. Take a look.
Franklin Roosevelt once said, "We cannot always build the future for our youth, but we can build the youth for our future." In a bid to cultivate the spirit of entrepreneurship within the youth, a two-day-long festival called SEED was organized in Jammu city. Named as SEED, or Startup Event for Entrepreneur Development, the event was jointly conducted by FICCI, FLO, JNK, Maharaja Hari Singh Foundation and MIT University.
So we were kind of ideating together on how we can actually create something that will really bring a lot of eyeballs on J&K, especially on startup culture and what is required. यहाँ पर बहुत ज़रूरत है awareness बढ़ाने की कि क्या support चाहिए local startups को. एक तो school education is one thing, you know, but real life education क्या होती है. तो seed जो idea आया, हमने बोला कि जो festival है ये, हम हर season में अलग अलग topics लेके a lot of students from the state को a lot of design intervention, business intervention, financial intervention, digital intervention, ये सब माध्यम और mediums हम लेना चाहते हैं और देना चाहते हैं back to the student special community.
The event commenced with a session at MIT University and was attended by a large number of prominent speakers, including the founder of Maharaja Hari Singh Foundation, Dr. Kunwarani Ritu Singh, who shared her valuable business insights with the youth. It was followed by an award ceremony and participation of established entrepreneurs and stakeholders from IIT, IIM and JKEDI, that is Jammu and Kashmir Entrepreneurship Development Institute, among many others. The speakers laid emphasis on the importance of pitching, networking and community empowerment for creating sustainable business models in Jammu and Kashmir.
दिखाना चाह रहे हैं next generation entrepreneurs को कि what are the tools that are very very urgent, you know, for you to kind of be on a platform, on a global platform, not just in India, but really take J&K's culture, ideas, innovation to the next level and be recognized, you know, as international brands, not just, you know, in small festivals, but actually be able to be listed in, you know, stock exchanges, be awarded for innovative programs, you know, innovative teams, and that is the whole concept of CG.
Meanwhile, the government of Jammu and Kashmir has also been persistent in providing the platform and support to the youth for starting their own businesses. Under the Mission Youth program, youngsters are given the opportunity to become successful entrepreneurs through schemes like Mumkin, Tejaswini, Rise Together and Parvaz. Schemes like Hausla, Saath, Ummeed and House Stay programs have contributed significantly towards improving the status of women in society by empowering around 5 lakh women and making them financially independent. The Spurring Entrepreneurship Initiative program is predicated on the concept of You Win or Youth Enterprise with Innovation. It has been inspiring young men and women to take the path of innovation and ideas for starting and growing businesses. It is estimated that around 5 lakh jobs have been created through various initiatives throughout J&K in the last 3 years. The future for youth in Jammu and Kashmir certainly shines bright through the combined efforts of the government as well as leading entrepreneurs toward creating a community-based business ecosystem in the region.
अच्छा इनिशिएटिव है सीड थ्रू माइट थ्रू फिकी फ्लो बहुत अच्छा इनिशिएटिव है ये जो जम्मू के यंगस्टर्स को एक चांस मिल रहा है ऊपर आने का फंड रेज करने का प्रेजेंट करने का अपने आइडियाज़ जब मेरे बचपन में ये सारे अपॉर्चुनिटीज़ नहीं थी हमारे को बाहर जाके आगे पीछे जाके चीज़ें करनी पड़ती थी बट नाउ थिंग्स आर कमिंग बैक टू जम्मू दिस इज़ अ वेरी गुड थिंग आजकल की पीढ़ी के लिए बहुत ही अच्छी चीज़ है ये कि अपना चीज़ें शोकेस कर सकते हैं यहाँ पे इवेंट्स पे जैसे मार्केट प्लेस है या खाने का जो हो रहा है अपने आइडिया शोकेस कर सकते हैं जैसे कल हुआ जो फंड रेजिंग राउंड था सो इट्स अ वेरी गुड थिंग अ वेरी प्रोग्रेसिव मूव एंड इट विल हेल्प जम्मू ग्रो
The two-day event was a successful endeavor towards spreading awareness about startup culture among the youth of Jammu and providing them with the right tools and resources for the same.
Union Territory of Jammu and Kashmir is said to be one of the most suitable beekeeping places in India owing to its natural resources and favourable climatic conditions. As the sector employs around 25 lakh citizens in the territory, authorities keep on taking different steps to promote the practice of beekeeping. Moving on the same lines, the Khadi and Village Commission recently distributed 1,200 bee boxes to farmers in the Pulwama district of Jammu and Kashmir.
The nectar collected by the bees from the meadows, orchards, forests and gardens is considered among the finest across the globe. Jammu and Kashmir, being home to all of them, with its land requiring very less pesticides, creates a favorable atmosphere for producing organic honey. Considering the same, Khadi Village Industries Commission or KVIC is providing bee boxes to farmers across Jammu and Kashmir to generate more employment opportunities. Recently, the KVIC distributed 1,200 bee boxes to 120 farmers at an event in Pulwama district.
बेनिफिशियरी जो भी यहाँ काम करते हैं अपनी खेती बाड़ी का, उसमें हनी मिशन के तहत हनी वितरण का ये हमारा जो कार्यक्रम है बी बॉक्सेस वितरण का, उसके तहत उन लोगों को आय के स्रोत और उनके बढ़ जाएं, उस दिशा में हम लोग उनको ये वितरण का कार्यक्रम कर रहे हैं। हमें पूरी आशा और अपेक्षा है कि इससे उनकी आय बढ़ेगी। माननीय प्रधानमंत्री जी देश भर में युवाओं को रोजगार के साधन उपलब्ध करवाने के लिए अपनी नीतियों को लगातार आगे बढ़ा रहे हैं। उसी दिशा में केवीआईसी यहाँ के युवाओं को रोजगार के क्षेत्र में आत्मनिर्भर बना सके, इस दिशा में हम लोग हनी बी बॉक्सेस, पोल्ट्री वितरण, इस तरह के कार्यक्रम खादी संस्थाओं को लेकर सारे कार्यक्रम हमारे यहाँ लगातार चल रहे हैं और आगे भी चलेंगे।
The event was jointly organized by the Khadi and Village Industries Commission and the field station of CSIR, Indian Institute of Indian Medicine. Farmers from various districts like Ramban, Banihal, Shopian, Pulwama and Bargam received bee boxes, bee colonies and equipment. The Khadi and Village Industries Commission is taking significant steps towards achieving the dream of a self-reliant India, as envisioned by Prime Minister Narendra Modi. Beekeepers express their gratitude to KVIC for receiving these boxes, which will provide employment to them.
बहुत अच्छा एक इनिशिएटिव है। अनएम्प्लॉयड यूथ कश्मीर में बहुत ज़्यादा है। एम्प्लॉयमेंट जनरेशन के लिए बहुत एक अच्छा इनिशिएटिव है। तो ये आगे चल के यूथ को बहुत ज़्यादा मोटिवेट तो हो रहा है यूथ। अभी पिछले साल भी डिस्ट्रीब्यूशन की थी, इस बार भी की है। तो बहुत अच्छा इनिशिएटिव है जो गवर्नमेंट ऑफ इंडिया की तरफ से उठाया जा रहा है। तो डेफिनेटली ऐसे ये जो एम्प्लॉयमेंट है, एम्प्लॉयमेंट रेट तो बढ़ेगा। प्रोग्राम किए जा रहे हैं, ट्रेनिंग भी दी जा रही है, ऊपर से मतलब बॉक्सेस भी फ्री दिए जा रहे हैं। तो डेफिनेटली इसे यूथ को भी बूस्ट मिलेगा और स्टार्ट करने के लिए एक बहुत अच्छा ट्रैक है।
Beekeeping is an effective way for providing employment to farmers, including landless farmers, to boost their income. By keeping beehives in crop fields during the flowering period, pollination efficiency is increased, which leads to improved yield. In addition to honey, beekeeping can also produce other valuable substances like beeswax, bee propolis and bee venom.
यूं तो सोचित है कि तम खोत तेज यानी स्पीड प्लस बेये प्रत 5G स्मार्टफोनस खतर छी बन्योमुत यानी टेक्नोलॉजी प्लस ते ये क्या छु एयरटेल 5G प्लस अद काह के 5G क्या है
एक है जमीन मेरी, एक है मौका मेरा, इसमें सब लगाऊंगा, अपने इरादों से मजबूत एक घर बनाऊंगा।
भिजवाना सिर्फ अल्ट्राटेक ही।
अल्ट्राटेक ही क्यों?
आप ही ने तो कहा था कि घर जिंदगी में सिर्फ एक ही बार बनता है।
घर एक, मौका एक, इसलिए सीमेंट भी देश का नंबर 1। अल्ट्राटेक, इंडियाज नंबर 1 सीमेंट।
तो आज का ये प्रोग्राम हुआ खादी इंडिया और ट्रिपल IM CSR के तहत। इस प्रोग्राम से काफी अवेयरनेस हुए हमारे फार्मर जो फार्मर्स को फ्री ऑफ कॉस्ट डिस्ट्रीब्यूट हुआ, ये हनी बीज के बॉक्सेस जो डिस्ट्रीब्यूट होते हैं, इससे जो प्राइम मिनिस्टर ऑफ का जो नारा है, प्राइम मिनिस्टर ऑफ इंडिया का जो नारा है आत्मनिर्भर होने का, वो यही चीजें हैं, उससे काफी बूस्ट मिलेगा ऐसे जैसे प्रोग्राम से। और सबसे बड़ी बात है जो आज उन्होंने बोला कि इस 1200 हनी बीज के अलावा हम 5000 बॉक्सेस और डिस्ट्रीब्यूट करेंगे, तो काफी फायदा होगा इससे हनी बीज का भी, और साथ में जो हमारा फ्रूट्स है उसमें भी काफी फायदा होता है इस चीज से। यहाँ के यूथ को काफी फायदा होने वाला है। और खासकर हम लेवेंडर वाले जो बैच में बैठे हैं, इसका जो हनी आएगा ये दुनिया का सबसे महंगा हनी होता है, लेवेंडर हनी। तो अगर ये लोग इसी एरियाज में इसको रखेंगे, लेवेंडर हनी तैयार करेंगे, तो इनके रेट्स भी अच्छे मिलेंगे और क्वालिटी भी इसकी बहुत बढ़िया होती है और दुनिया में माना जाता है लेवेंडर हनी, और ये काफी फायदा होगा इससे।
Jammu and Kashmir is estimated to produce about 70 metric tons of honey annually of livelihood. The reason being, it does not need much investment apart from pollen and nectar from flowers, which is easily available in the territory.
India's true glory can be seen in its diversity and its ability to beautifully intertwine different traditions, languages and lifestyles in a pot of cultures. Home to a number of tribal communities, authorities keep on organizing different events to promote their culture and lifestyle. So today we take you to the National Tribal Dance Festival in Bhubaneswar city, which celebrates the rich and diverse cultural heritage of India. Have a look.
Sitting in the Adivasi exhibition ground in Bhubaneswar, audiences were awestruck to witness beautiful dance performances as tribes from across the country gathered at the venue to display their traditional dance numbers. This was the view at the National Tribal Dance Festival that showcased the beauty and resplendence of tribal dancers from different parts of the country. This festival was inaugurated in the capital city of Orissa with much fervour and enthusiasm. The event is an annual observance organized by SC&ST Research and Training Institute of Bhubaneswar with the support from the Ministry of Tribal Affairs, Government of India.
Today we had a performance of 8 states in this evening. The participants from Mizoram, Arunachal Pradesh, Himachal Pradesh, Rajasthan, all tribals group performed their dances today. Very captivating dances were staged today. And the purpose of this National Tribal Dance Festival is that all the tribals group of different part of this country, they can perform at one stage, and the people of other state can meet them, as well as they can see the different dance forms of the tribals being performed at one single stage.
Artists from 14 states, including those from Arunachal Pradesh, Himachal Pradesh and Uttarakhand, participated in this 3-day dance festival. Different tribal communities like the Gond tribe of Chhattisgarh, the Rathwa tribe of Gujarat, the Galo tribe of Arunachal Pradesh and the Saharia tribe of Rajasthan showcased their beautiful tribal dance performances. The dancers were decked up in unique and colorful traditional attires that had the audience spellbound and were a treat for the eyes.
This National Tribal Dance Festival is a very good program because all the Indian national different states are coming here, and we don't know what dance is Maharashtra tribal, and also Gujarat and even Odisha. And now we are here, the organization organized this National Tribal Dance Festival, and we saw it. And I think about, I hope that we also see again.
हम लोग को सीखने को मिला कि हर स्टेट से अलग अलग डांस देखने को मिला, भाषा भी अलग अलग भाषा को भी मिला और हम लोग से एक मेल मिला हुआ और हम लोग सब एक दूसरे से हम लोग मिले। हम लोग डांस के हिसाब से हम लोग देहात में भी हम लोग डांस करते हैं और हम लोग हर टाउन सिटी माने हम लोग को जिधर हम लोग सरकारी से रजिस्ट्रेशन किए हुए हैं और रजिस्ट्रेशन के माध्यम से हम लोग कहाँ बुलावट होता है वही पहुँचते हैं हम लोग।
On the sidelines of the dance festival, a 3-day-long National Crafts Mela was also organized to promote tribal handicrafts and handloom products. Different tribes from 14 states including Gujarat, Uttar Pradesh, Telangana, Rajasthan and others participated in the event and showcased various types of handicraft items like bamboo craft, stonework, woodwork, iron craft, textiles and others. The Crafts Mela is a platform for celebrating the diverse cultural traditions of various tribes of India, along with providing a platform for boosting their business.
हमने हमारे पूर्वजों से सीखा है, जो हमारे पुरानी पीढ़ी जो काम करती थी उसी को हम फॉलो अप करते हैं और उन्हीं को देख के बनाते हैं। दीवारों पे अपने जो घर का मिट्टी से लिपते हैं, घर के बाहर जो होता है सीमेंट नहीं होता, कच्चे घर होते हैं वहाँ पे, तो उसके अंदर कांच लगाना, मांडना बनाना, मेहंदी से संबंधित दीवार पे काम करते, नीचे फर्श पे बनाते हैं। इसमें अलग अलग प्रकार से महिलाएं जैसे मांडना बनाती हैं, जैसे मैं खुद मांडना बनाती हूँ। हमारे साथ में जो दूसरे लोग हैं वो भील आर्ट के अंदर भील फिगर मतलब कल्चर बताते हैं, वो कि किस प्रकार की मतलब शैलियाँ हैं, कि किस किस से लोग काम करते हैं, लोग किसे पूछते हैं, लोग कैसे खाते हैं, कैसे घर में रहते हैं, क्या कपड़े पहनते हैं।
This was the 12th edition of the National Tribal Dance Festival and the 10th edition of the National Tribal Crafts Mela. Events like these continue to provide a platform for tribal artists to showcase their rich cultural heritage. Along with that, it also helps the culture of Indian tribes reach mainstream.
That's all we have for you in this week's episode. Goodbye and take care.
सोचित है क्यों तम खोत तेज यानी स्पीड प्लस बेये प्रत 5G स्मार्टफोनस खतर छी बन्योमुत यानी टेक्नोलॉजी प्लस ते ये क्या छु एयरटेल 5G प्लस अद काह ते 5G क्या